Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new to another World of Outlaws career mode episode. We are starting out season 4 here. Millbridge, Fairbury, and Kokomo. Hopefully we can do pretty well. We just finished getting our level 3 engine fully upgraded at the end of last season, so we should be pretty fast for this year. We finished 11th in the points last season, but we have to save up money now to try to get better tires and everything else at that point. So hopefully we could run pretty well here this season. We upped the amount of laps in the main event, so each of the heat races and B mains and all that will be a little bit more as well. So hopefully we can do pretty well this season, try to get some wins, maybe compete for the championship. We'll have to see how it goes. Well, this season so far, I'm able to get down to a 7.8 here at Millbridge, which is absolutely flying. So 8.0 for a top 15 here. Hopefully we can do that. We just really need to hit our line perfect here is the main thing. Just really got to not mess it up, hit the wall or anything. Really good turn 1 there. Had to lift slightly, but that should be a pretty decent lap. 8-0, I'll take that. That's top 15 starting spot, which is really good for us. Because last season at the end of the year, we barely made it into the showcase. 7-9 on the second lap. Let's go. That puts us all the way up to 11th. That's a great qualifying effort for us. And hopefully we can kind of hold that here in the heat race. We're starting what? We're starting 3rd? So we got to hold 3rd. Or no, we have to hold top 5. That's all it is. But if we could hold 3rd, that would be awesome. Trying to get through the gears without sliding up into anybody. Because they wanted to pull left really hard there. I feel like we might be able to get up to 2nd here, honestly. I need to get down to the bottom. Don't want to get past here. Millbridge is like the hardest track for me. It really is, just how tiny it is. Super tough. 6 laps here for the heat this time, since we upped the amount of laps. We did fall back to 5th, but that's already in the feature, so that's a positive. Don't get into Billy Green too bad. I want to get back at least up to 4th here. Final lap. Trying to take it inside. Oh, I got the inside berm, and that's going to put us in 4th. Okay, it was dirty as hell, but we gained a spot. That's going to gain us like 4 positions at least for the A main, which is good. Starting 15th, man. We could have been 11th, and we could have stayed in 3rd. That would have been nice, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can try to finish top 15 here in the feature first race of the season. Honestly, like starting in the middle of the corner there rather than on the straightaway with everybody else, because in the corner is not as bad. Oh, please don't put us 3 wide. Sliding up there. Oh wow, we just got tubbed on the outside. That guy right was flying there. That was kind of crazy. We're in 14th though. We actually gained a spot off the restart and everything, which is nice. Trying to hold it. We're kind of by ourselves right now, so if I can just put in some good laps, that would be solid. We have a lot of tear-offs for how quick these laps are, so not going to need to be stingy on them at all, I feel like. Everybody's being pretty clean so far, because I feel like Millbridge last season was like a lot of wrecks, but I can't 100% remember. Pulling away from the guys behind us too, which is really nice. Eddie's still like a straightaway behind us, who's the leader. Trying to get in front of Barnes here. I got the inside berm, my bad. Getting the inside berm again there. But we got in front of Barnes, at least that's up to 13th. Just trying to put ourselves in the best situation possible. Oh boy. For the season. I'm hoping Fairbury and Kokomo in this episode will be pretty good at. My car is feeling super tight right now. I think we got some damage from that. Oh no, we don't have any damage. Now we do. But overall, we weren't very damaged before that. I'm just screwing up over and over. That's not the leader yet. That's still 14th place Thompson. That's the leader going by on our inside now. That's Eddie. He is flying. I'm shocked we've gone this green, and there's a caution. We're like the 2nd car a lap down. Are you kidding me? That is the worst timing for us. We were so lucky last season with that, but this season starting off with some bad luck, unfortunately. The highest we can get up to is 14th right now, which is a little disappointing. So really all we can do is lose spots in this thing. Hopefully we can just beat Cox in the first race of the season then, if that's the case, because he's the only guy we can pass up here. Getting a top 15 is going to be tough. Like, we got by, who was that, Barnes, I think? I completely screwed that up. Yeah, we got by Barnes there, who's in 13th, but really, he's not for a position because he's a lap ahead of us. I need to slide them on the outside here. Get that good run and get back down to the bottom for the corner. I nailed the wall, though. Whoops, I just dumped them, and we're losing so many spots, and we're back to 21st. Oh, no. Why is it always Millbridge? It's always Millbridge. I hate that it's 2 times in the season. Like, if it was one showcase at the end of the year, completely fine. But with it being the start of the season and the end of the season, oh, this is rough. It really is. It's the smallest track for the micros, at least. And super difficult to start and end the season. Like, it is so rough. I would be fine with it just having a showcase race, not the beginning of the season as well. I wish we could customize our own schedule. Like, this was a problem in the last game as well, where you couldn't customize and make your own schedules the way you wanted. I am just screwing up left and right now. Like, I cannot keep the car straight at this track. Keep hitting the inside berm and all that. Oh, and that was the last lap. I didn't even realize we were on the last lap there. I was still fighting hard, but 23rd to start the season, not great. I think we ended up like 20th last year to start the season, so not a very good start for us, which is unfortunate. I'm really hoping Fairbury, not Kokomo, all the bigger tracks will be killing it at. Who ended up winning? Eddie ended up winning, Lou in second, Ken, and then Jerry top 4. Because Jerry's really fast too, but Eddie dominates the season usually. He didn't have a very good first race last year, but he wins week number 1 this season. That's gonna get us up to $15,000. We need like 30-ish thousand to fully upgrade like the new tires maybe and stuff like that. So 32,000 around there, maybe a little bit more. But working our way up there, so not a good start to the season by any means. We don't need to repair our parts. We're going on the Fairbury. We know how to be fast here. 18 lap main event, so more laps than we've had previously here, and hopefully we can go make it pretty easy in the heat race and have a great qualifying effort. All right, I got down to a low 6 here, and I can run that kind of consistently. So running a 9 was pretty easy. We got to get a 734 for qualifying here, because this track's more of a bottom lane track, and I moved my gearing to try and get it in 5th gear, like almost maxing out for the most part. Oh, I went kind of low there, not a good start. Should set up for the second lap, but just in case I really mess up the second lap, I'll just finish this one off first. Track feels a little different than it did in practice. Just feels like a little bit more bogged down. I don't know why, but it still ran 7s consistently. That's right at 16th. Unfortunate, but I probably should be able to make a move or two here in the heat race. We're starting in 4th in the 4th heat, so hopefully we can move forward at least 1 spot. Trying to start up in like, what would that put us, 12th, something like that. Just have to get a good start, get down to the bottom here, and then see if we can try and catch up to these guys. Well, when they run high, that's going to help us out a little bit. They're flipping. Oh boy, I wasn't able to turn right and miss that, because I turned right and it did not miss it. Well, I ran head on into that with the left front. That's going to hurt. Oh, yikes. I know Bailey didn't end up in it at all, so that's lucky for them. But man, that is going to probably hurt our car a little bit. I need to see how damaged we ended up getting. 91%, that's gonna hurt a little. Robinson, I think, was the one flipping, were they not? I'm confused. I thought they were flipping, or maybe they ran up into the other person to flip. I'm not sure. I don't know who exactly flipped there. We're still running 3rd right now, which is pretty decent. Trying to run like in this flat area just above the very bottom where it starts to like be inverted down there, kind of where they're running a little bit. I feel like I can't run that line as well. Get Jessica to move up a little bit. We're good, getting up to 2nd. I think top 2 move on to the qualifying dash also. This could be the first time we're ever making the dash, which is nice. These are the kind of races we need, where we can get to the dash and then we can try and get some more spots before the feature race as well. Yep, we're starting 8th in the qualifying dash. Let's go. So that's huge for us. Instead of starting 12th, we're going to start top 8 somewhere. So that's actually really nice for us. First time making this. Very happy about that. Just need to try to get a good start here. Got Ned Hill here. Eddie's out front. Jerry's up there as well. Murphy right in front of us. Oh boy, they got into my left rear a little bit. We're good. We're all good. Kind of cut them off a little bit on entry. Think we could be a little bit quicker than Bailey, potentially. They won our heat, but they were falling back quick here. They started in like third right in front of us, so, or second. Did they start second and fall back right away? I can't remember. Something like that. But with our damage, that really hurt us in that race, so I feel like we might be able to be faster than Bailey. I'm not sure. Moving them kind of out of the way, though. Had a huge run through 1 and 2 there. That was awesome. Huge run. We're up to 6. Bailey is flipping behind us. I just saw them in the mirror flipping. Ned Hill must have slid up into them, and they went flipping. But that's going to give us a shot at gaining some more spots here right before the finish. We got a green-white checkered, and we'll see if we can try and get up into that top 5. Try to get by Murphy here under us. That crossover move is huge on these starts. Slid up too much, though, on the exit. But they're going to run high. It's going to give us a shot, not fully. 1 and 2, able to slide up in front of them. Let's go. 3 and 4, going to be able to hold them off. We're going to start top 5 in the A main, baby. Let's go. That is massive. We have a shot to do very, very well here. This is the best we've done at Fairbury by far so far. So that's awesome. Getting a top 5 starting position is the best starting position we've had so far as well on any track. So that gives me a lot of high hopes for Kokomo next week, because we're definitely better at Kokomo than we are in Fairbury. So I'm very excited about that next week. I have a feeling we have a chance to try to win that race, because Fairbury is a little bit tougher a one to me than Knoxville, or not. I keep thinking Knoxville every time I think of Kokomo in my head, but Kokomo, we run the top and we get such a run off of it. We can like get by a lot of people. But now we have a fully upgraded engine and stuff. This is the best car we've ever had here by far. Because I don't even think we had the chassis last time we went to Fairbury in the end of last season. So we got a chassis and a engine upgrader. We just ended up getting the chassis by the time we ran Fairbury last season. I can't remember. Pulling away from Ned Hill and stuff behind us. Falling back from Edwards and stuff. Oh, Jerry just went head on into the wall. They are going to be very slow the rest of this race. They got a lot of damage there, because they got right reared, almost went flipping, and then head on into the wall right there on the backstretch. That was a rough one. They definitely got a concussion or something from that wreck. That was bad. Try and take advantage of the restarts if we can. Oh, I got up in the sky a little bit. That was on me. Ned Hill got in front of us, but I know we're faster than Ned, so we really just got to run our lines right. We could beat Ned, and if we could hold this spot and get in front of Ned, we'll be in third, which would be awesome. See, there's a pile of cars behind us. Yeah, they ended up wrecking. I thought they were going to. They look crazy in my mirror. But we're back and forth. Ned's now inside of us. I keep washing up too much in 1 and 2 is my problem. I need to not wash up like that. I'm able to like pull down immediately every time though, which is so nice. As I say, don't wash up. They actually got on my outside. Wow. Ned Hill had a great run on that outer lane. Try not to get into his wheel. We're good. Try and hook the bottom there. Oh, I was trying to get up in front of Edwards there. Not able to do so, though. Got 11 tear-offs left with 7 laps. We're fine on that. They gave us a little bit more tear-offs with the longer main events, I guess, which is nice. Probably for a certain amount of laps to give you a certain amount of tear-offs, I would imagine. I didn't even pay attention to how many we had at Millbridge, but I think I was out of them at the very end when we had, like, the last restart and stuff. I think I was out of them, as far as I remember. I really want to get in front of Ned here and get 4th, because I think we finished top 5 once last episode. I think at Kokomo, the last Kokomo race, which was awesome. Try and slide in front of him. No, 1 and 2 is definitely my opportunity to do it, though, because his 3 and 4 is really good, but his 1 and 2 is not nearly as good. He kind of runs the middle right there. They go back to the outside. I'm probably going to be able to get by them. 2 laps to go. If I can get under him a little bit, that'd be perfect. Oh, somebody is head on into the wall here. I don't think that's a lead lap car because Ray has a green car, Eddie has a red car. Yeah, and the other 2 are right in front of us, so we did not get anything out of that. But unfortunately, that's going to group up everybody. We had an easy top 5 going, but now we have to worry about everybody else now. Got to try and pull down, stay in front of them. Oh, and they go flipping once again right behind us in the mirror. Ricky Cox is up to 4th or 6th now. That was a wild ride behind me. I saw in the mirror. They hit right on my rear end. They didn't hit me, but they hit like somewhere right behind my rear end I saw, and they went flipping. That looked crazy in the mirror. Come on. Need a good start here. Get under Ned. That was the best start we've had so far. I think my 5th gear shift was a little early. Try and slide up on Ned here. White flag time. We're up in 4th. Let's go. Just gotta rip bottom here. Don't slide up too much, Ned. Okay, we got 4th. Let's go. New best for us. That's awesome. And I was at Fairbury nonetheless. I am super excited for Kokomo next week, and Eddie gets to win once again. Where did Jerry end up finishing after all that stuff happened? He finished back in 22nd. Man, he had a rough race. It should give us a good bit of money as well, finishing 4th in a feature. I don't even know what that's going to fully get us here, but we're 16th in the points because we had a terrible week 1. Ricky had a great race, Ricky Cox there. Eddie has 2 wins out of 2 races so far. We're going into the first showcase of the season. If we can get a top 5 at the showcase Kokomo, I am super excited about that because the showcase races are tough, but we get a nice $10,000 there. I don't know what that puts us to total yet. That's gonna get us to $26,000. Barely enough to get the new tires, but we can't really get any upgrades on them, so I don't think it's quite worth it yet. One more race after the showcase, we're gonna fully be able to upgrade those tires, which is gonna be awesome. So that's gonna be really, really good for us. I'm excited for that because the tires will cost $24,000 by themselves, and we couldn't even get an upgrade. The durability is super low, and we're gonna have to repair them, and it costs a lot to repair higher up level cars, even though they're not super like upgraded or anything, but they have a lot more they have more performance than the level 3 tires fully upgraded, so they're still going to cost a lot to repair, so it's just not worth it in my opinion. But we're going to be going on to Kokomo here, one of our best tracks by far, or definitely is our best track by far. But Fairbury, we just finished 4th. I'm looking for a top 5 finish here in the showcase race. Well, I was able to get down to a low 9. I don't know if we're going to be able to hit the qualifying goal. It's an 8. Yeah, that's going to be super tough to hit. We'll see what we can do here, but it's going to be super hard to try to hit that because that 919 was really hard to hit by itself. We'll see what we can do here. I'm like running top, running a cut down, running slider lines, like trying everything I can to get more speed out of this track, but it's very, very tough. I'm going to try this line for the first lap, and then we're going to go crazy second lap, go super low, slide all the way out. It's not super fast, but you do it in both corners, you cut off a lot of the track, and you might be able to make something work out of that. Not quite. It was at 11-0, but qualified 20th, not the worst. 23 make it into the feature, but I'm hoping in the heat race and stuff we can make up some spots in all this. So we could have something similar that happened at Fairbury last week. That would be awesome. Try and work our way up the field early if we can. I got into them. Oh, that's gonna cause a caution too, isn't it? Oh, no caution? Oh, I did bring out one. It just took forever for one to come out. But hey, we worked our way to second. We may have plowed our way to second, but I'll take it. I need to try to be aggressive there early on and try to get ourselves in the best position as we can for the showcase. Not gonna be able to. Oh, actually we can. I didn't think we were gonna be able to get under him here. Try and, oh no, he had a huge run there. Got together a little bit, we're fine. Trying to go run the middle. He does not want us to have that. Oh, Ricky Cox is in this one. Huge. Everybody's cycling to the lead here, huh? So I want to run this middle lane. It's definitely the most consistent for me. Gonzalez cutting down on the exit there, which is sketchy. Not very cordial of them. But if we could hold the top 2 here, we'll be in the qualifying dash, which will be huge. Got 1 lap left in this heat. They're throwing like huge slider lines down there, but we're not gonna have to worry about it because we're gonna be in the qualifying dash here for the showcase. Don't know where Gonzalez came from because they were flying there at the end. Did they start in front of us? Honestly, don't even, yeah, they did. They started outside row 2, or row 1. They started in second. So, what is this, a 12-person qualifying dash? And we're starting 8th, maybe 10th here? Yeah, we're starting 8th, it looks like. Not the worst in the world. Really don't want to run full bottom. This full bottom is not great for me. Get up in the 5th gear here, run this top side. See if we can get anything to happen. They are wrecking in front of us. Ray Scott just destroyed that man. Was it Ray Scott? Maybe it wasn't Ray Scott. Maybe it was Flores, because I think they have similar looking cars. But that dude is dead. Kurt is hurting. Just like Kurt Busch. Probably has a concussion and never able to race again. Unfortunate. I was able to cut down there on Nelson. Actually able to clear him there, which is huge. Get this outside rolling right away. That actually worked out amazing for us. Jerry's in front of us. We're actually running up here with Jerry. We might be able to get a top 3 or top 5 start here for the feature, which would be crazy in this showcase race. Definitely was not expecting that. Trying to get this middle lane rolling. Even if we start 6th, we can get up to 5th right away if Brown does end up beating us. Trying to run this middle the best we can. Trying not to go too high. Trying to stay a little bit on that banking. Ray Scott is catching us though. Hoping in the feature we'll have some good speed. And that will be 6th place for us. Not too bad. Almost on 2 top 5 starting spots for us back-to-back weeks. Almost, I should say. We didn't get them, but we were very, very close. So top 15 goal. Well in play here for the showcase, which is great. Should be able to get a new sponsor goal after this one, because I think it was for 3 races. Able to do the same thing we did there in the dash. Moved up to 4th though, which was huge. Please don't slide up into me. We're running this middle. We're 3 wide. Flores throws a huge slider there. That was wild. They throw some really deep sliders here. That's nuts. Trying to run similar lines to Dixon and Eddie up there, because they are the fastest by far. And we are pulling away from these guys behind us on the bottom, throwing some slider lines and stuff. Just need to not get up and get the wall or anything. Had to pull off a little bit. Coming on the straightaway. We're running 4th though in the showcase, which is wild. This is like the best start to the season we could have. If we could have done this at Millbridge, that would have been awesome. But we are just not good enough at Millbridge. Like, I make too many mental mistakes and just physical mistakes on track, which is rough because Millbridge is so tough and tiny. Like, you have to be so perfect at that track. These cars are just like Indy cars around here. They sound like them at least. They're just high-pitched as hell the entire time. Need to not go that high, probably. Just staying right on that banking, cutting down a little bit. I don't have enough to keep up with some of these guys right now, up ahead of us. But we're pulling away from the guys behind us. I'm expecting a restart at some point, honestly. So I really just don't want to damage the car. We did not damage it there on the wall, which is fine. We just slowed ourselves down a little bit. Ray Scott a 2nd behind us. I think he's been about a 2nd over the last few laps. Because they're running like that lower line, like a slider line. They'll catch a bunch in the corner, lose on the straightaway. But it's paying off for us pretty well staying up here, just keeping this thing wound up. Getting through this lap traffic, though, is going to be huge. We'll see if we can try to catch Jerry or Lisa. They are flipping up ahead of us. Jerry, that was Jerry with a lapper, I think, that ended up flipping right there. But Jerry didn't flip, but Jerry, like, I think right reared the lapper there. So we might be able to get up in the 3rd right away here. We'll see how this works out on the restart for us. Maybe Jerry will be a little bit slow now. Able to get up in the 3rd like I thought, but they're going to start throwing sliders from hell on the bottom. So we just got to get this outside rolling. Scott able to get up in front of us. We were very similar in speed to them on that last run. We just have to be able to stay on their outside or get on their inside and kind of push them up, and we can kind of slide up in front of them like that. A little dirty, but we're good. Only halfway into this feature so far. Jerry's not slow, it looks like, so that's unfortunate. They still have a lot of speed. I need to get to the outside of Scott so badly here. Get this outside rolling. Brown is in front of us. Actually, Brown was the one that was fast getting up in front of us. I thought that was Jerry's car, but it was not. We're really getting this outside rolling. Ken Hall absolutely ripping that middle line, getting in front of us there, which is unfortunate. Oh boy, 3 wide. Oh, Ken Hall is going for a spin. That's going to check up everyone behind us. The guy on Ken Hall's inside. I think, actually, no, Brown might have gotten hit by Hall. I don't know what just happened there. Either Hall went for the spin or Brown went for the spin. One of the two. They got hit by the other one, I think, that I'm thinking of. So that was kind of wild. Lisa with a terrible start there. Pretty interesting. Oh, I'm right on Brown's bumper. Oh, Brown's the one in front of us. So Hall was the one that went for a spin 100%. The thing is, I just have to get this thing wound up top. I get the wall. That's going to hurt us. Do we have damage? No, we still don't have any damage on the car, which is beautiful. Trying to get this thing just wound up on the outside. Fighting hard for this top 5 spot. Able to get by Nelson there, which was huge. Jerry's back up here all of a sudden. Where did Jerry come from? That was crazy. Oh, and somebody's flipping behind me once again. We're going to be on the bottom for this restart. These guys are going hard now for these spots. But I think Nelson might have been the one flipping, honestly. I'm not sure. So there's going to be a few guys that are slow right now right behind us. That was a wild flip, though. They went head over heels, like nose to the sky. Or nose to the ground, rear into the sky, which was crazy. Oh, terrible shifting there. Able to get in front of Jerry, though. That's all that matters. Coming down to the end of this, though, people aren't throwing as deep a sliders, it looks like, so that's nice. Yeah, I think that line I have in 1 and 2 is goated. We just don't have more speed in the car or more grip in the tires and all that. Like, once we get these new tires after this race, oh, we are going to be flying next episode at Grant Park. And I think we have Fairbury in that little amount of the middle of the season as well. Or maybe we don't. We have Limaland for sure. I know that. We've been decent at Limaland. Oh, Jerry, that was tight. That was bad choice of words. That sounded awful. Massive pause there. Jerry is so fast, though. If we could beat Jerry, like, legit in this race, even though he ended up in a wreck, like, oh, boy. He goes to try to block us in the front stretch. We're gonna slide him back. Cox is in the back. Oh, my goodness. Lisa just flew out of the fucking track. She literally jumped over the fence and reset in the infield. I've never seen that. We're in second all of a sudden? Holy crap. Oh, my goodness. We have a shot to win here. That is the luckiest thing in the world. I am sending it here on Eddie. Able to get under Eddie. Oh my god, the speed boost he has. Terrible shifting. Get up in the 5th. Get this middle working. Oh, Eddie's just too damn fast for us. But oh my god, we're literally gone from everybody else in the field. I'm sending a Hail Mary slider on Eddie there. Oh, I was trying to check him up on the straightaway. We could have won that. We legit could have won that. I sent a Hail Mary slider there on the last lap, and that was nuts. It didn't quite stick for us. I slid up a little too high, sent it all the way down the bottom. If I didn't come up and hit the wall, he wouldn't have been able to get back under us. That was crazy. I want to see, like, the reverse. Yeah, that's what I want to see. The reverse view of this where I slid super deep because we had a lot of room. If I could have stopped it right there, we would have stopped his momentum and won that race. But go up, slide up, hit the wall, finish second in that one. Oh my goodness, it was so close. So close to our first win. That would have been awesome. We're winning the later race Kokomo in the season, 100%. We're now 5th in the points on the season. What a turn of events this is. That is wild. Eddie's got all 3 wins in the season though, so it's going to be very hard to try to catch him for the rest of the year. But we're going to get enough money to most likely fully upgrade these new tires. I'm excited about that. Got up to 41,500, which is awesome. That's a ton of money for us. So we're going to be able to get those new tires, which is great. Honestly, could we get something better than the tires? I have to go look because I don't know how much things cost. Ooh, okay. So we're going to stay with Win tires, more payout per race, and the initial payout's good, but we already have the initial payout from that. I'm gonna go top 10 for the next 5 races. I don't think we're gonna get it every time or win. Oh my god, you can get a lot of payout for one singular win. Oh, but I think top 10 is just what we got to go with. We get a car part discount. Perfect timing. We need to return to the office, go to our personnel. That is beautiful. We get a new mechanic that's gonna be from 7 to 10% discount on all our parts, which is beautiful. That is perfect timing because I'm going to buy a new part right now. The wing, honestly, how much is that? 34,000. We just won't have enough for much upgrade. So yeah, I'm just gonna get the tires fully upgraded and we'll be good to go here. So level 4 tires, 100% upgraded, 100%. Yes, 4,000 for the last one, and we still have 8,000 left over. So we got some new tires going on to the next part of the season. We got Grant Park, which we're pretty quick at. Limaland we're pretty quick at. Elm Creek is very tough for us, and then the showcase at Fairbury, which we just finished 4th at Fairbury. So honestly, the next 4 races should go pretty well, and then the 5th race is Limaland once again. Then the last 3 will be Kokomo, Prairie View, and Millbridge finish out the season once again. But we're sitting 5th in the points, doing very well, and we just got another upgrade on the car. So I'm looking to be going really fast and running up front here at Grant Park. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.